Hey everybody, Tabitha here from Tabitha Explores, taking you on our next RV adventure together. And today is the day that I start to leave the US anyways. So this video is actually going to be two parts. This first part is leaving Seaside, Oregon, leaving the coast and heading east. I'm staying at a harvest host at the Dalles, Oregon, the Columbia Gorge Discovery Center, which is right on the Columbia River, right beside the highway, or right beside the river, right beside the train track. So it was not a quiet night, but I checked out the museum there and it was fantastic. It was a beautiful walk along the river. It was cold because it was still kind of wintry there. We actually had snow. We could see the snow as we drove along, like through the freeway there, along Mount Hood, that sort of area where the elevation gets a little higher. It wasn't hitting the ground where I was, but you could see up into the mountains where you could see it was sticking to the mountains, but nothing for me to be too worried about. It was a great drive. The second part of the video, which will come out in a couple of days, will be the remainder of the trip, where I have another harvest host, failed attempt at a stay in Omak, and then getting back across the border into Canada and getting settled into back into Canadian life. So I really hope you like this video. Thank you so very much for watching. I have really loved taking you through all of my adventures through the US, and I hope to do it again soon. So again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. All right. It is time to
head southwest, then turn right.
Head out. Leaving the Oregon coast. And as of right now, headed
turn right toward Ocean Avenue, then turn left onto Ocean Avenue.
East towards, well,
turn right.
I'm gonna go north towards Astoria and then east towards Portland. And the idea is to get to the Dalles along the Columbia River. But I am seeing a winter storm warning around Hood River, which is not too far from the Dalles. So I think I'm going to look at things when I get closer to, like, the I-5, and maybe...
in 100 meters, turn left on 12th Avenue.
Maybe it will just be a little bit better to go north from there. Not totally sure. We shall see.
Turn left onto Ocean Avenue.
I'll figure it out. Or maybe I need to hunker down somewhere else for a couple of days, and that's okay too. But, yeah.
Turn left on 12th Avenue.
Do you need anything from me? I am.
All right, you have your sheet right there. And
Oh, yes.
Just take that. All right, very good. You can
Thank
be
you.
careful out there on the road.
I will. Thank
All
you
right,
so
we'll
much.
look forward to your next visit.
I'll be back, I think. There's lots to see here.
Yep, safe travel.
Thank you. All right. Let's go. I'm gonna plug in the Discovery Center now because it kept wanting me to go south through the highway, not north, which is the way I want to go.
Continue on US 101 north for 3 miles. Your route may be affected by winter storm warning.
See, that makes me a little nervous. I don't want to go through a winter storm. Okay, we are driving down in towards Longview, headed towards Portland, Oregon, Vancouver, Washington area. And I'm definitely seeing snow up in like the top hills, but nothing down along the, you know, the river. I think that the snow is only going to be up high. We're going to take this bridge over the Columbia into Washington, and then we're going to, this way we avoid
take the exit toward Longview, Seattle.
Portland. To go over the Columbia River again, and then we're going to be going further east. The weather is definitely deteriorating, definitely making me a little bit nervous. They say that there's wind on this bridge. I don't really want to be in the second from the left lane.
seeing some of that happening.
All right, driving I-84 east of Portland now, headed towards the Dalles. We got the Columbia River on our left, got some mountains on our right. Hoping to stay pretty low. The temperature is 5 degrees Celsius and a little bit of snow mixed with this rain. So hoping to make it through. I've got an hour, about 60 miles to go. So hoping to make it there with good time. All right, 10 minutes till we reach the Dalles and the Columbia Gorge Discovery Center Museum. Not a bad drive. We had some rain through it. There was one little section where there was a little bit of snow mixed with the rain, and the snow was definitely like not very much higher than we are. But a good drive nonetheless. I think it ended up being, well, we're arriving just before 2. We left around 10. Can't remember exactly. I didn't look at the clock. Maybe just after 10 I left. So not quite 4 hours. So not too bad. Tomorrow's going to be a nice shorter day. It's only a 2-hour drive according to Google. So maybe 2.5 kind of max, depending on stops and such.
In a half mile, take exit 76 toward Rowena.
All right, We are hanging out at Columbia Gorge Discovery Center and Museum in the Dalles, Oregon. They're closed for the day today, but I plan to go tomorrow before I leave to check out the museum. Super friendly here. The lady at the counter when I checked in had all sorts of info for me. And I'm just kind of wandering around. I'm gonna go for a walk over to where where I can see the river. I had a little bit of a nap this afternoon. I don't often nap. I've had a headache today. Didn't really help. But I feel a little more rested. So I'm gonna go over here, walk around the path. I love these green hills on the other side of the river here. They're so beautiful. Freshly green. Nope. We got a train coming now too. Oh, sounds like we're back in Palm Springs, where I had the highway and the train. Just don't see any planes overhead yet. That's a beautiful mountain too. Statue out here. Well, you can kind of see from here, like through another squirrel, through the museum. So that's really pretty. I'll look at it tomorrow. It's $12 for the museum. Totally reasonable and good price for a museum, typically. So hopefully I'll enjoy that. I'm sure I will. I usually enjoy a good museum. We've got a little pond over here. A couple of ducks. No swimming, no fishing. All right, we won't do that. All right. We are in the Columbia Gorge Museum, and I'm checking out the view first. Again, like, it is such a beautiful view from here. Very, very nice. Oh, and look, there's a rainbow because it's been raining. I just got the RV all reattached to the truck. I was trying to do it before the rain started. Still got a little wet. All right, we have taken a look through the museum here at the Dalles. What is it called? Columbia.
In 500 feet, turn right onto
Gorge.
Discovery Drive.
Columbia Gorge Discovery Center and Museum. Really good museum. Definitely could recommend a stop here. Not too busy when it opens at 9 o'clock in the morning either, so wasn't too many people there just one family actually. So yeah, now I'm headed out. I'm headed to Kennewick, Washington. I have another Harvest Host stay tonight, hopefully. I'm a
Turn
little
right onto
nervous.
Discovery Drive.
I am a little bit nervous about the parking and how
In a
wide
quarter
it's going to
mile,
be
turn left onto US 30 East.
to get turned around, but I'm hopeful that it'll be good and fine. They've got electrical hookup, just 110, but that's all I need just to have a bit of heat and to keep the power going in the RV. It was very close last night to running out of battery power, and I had a bit of trouble sleeping just thinking about that. So it'll be nice to have power tonight, and then I'll be heading north tomorrow and further into Washington State. And I discovered something about the next campsite I'm at in Omak, Washington. They only have power available. There's no water and there's no sewer. So I'm hoping that their bathroom is good and open, because I don't have a full tank of water. I have some water. I have maybe 2/3, somewhere between 2/3 and a full, but close to 2/3 I think, which isn't bad, and I can get by with that. But I've got 5 nights there, so I'm gonna want to shower a couple of times. So I'm not sure that I quite have enough water and holding space for that. So we will see when we get there. We'll definitely be staying there a night, and then checking it out, figuring it out.
Continue on US 30 East for 1.5 miles.
And I still haven't figured out where I'm going to be once I cross the border. I tried a place this morning and they do not have availability. So I'm going to have to look around some more to see if I can find somewhere to stay across the border. I do know of one place that's east of Osoyoos that will most likely have space, but it's up in the mountains. So if it's cold and windy and snowy, it won't be a real comfortable place to be. So I don't really want to go there. It'll be my last resort kind of thing. In the meantime, tonight I will be looking for somewhere to stay once I cross the border, because I definitely want to be across the border by this coming Friday, the 21st of March.